Hey, what's going on everybody, it's Chelsea HD, and today I got a game of Search and Destroy on the map Nuketown. Playing, what's here in this game, and my class today is, of course, the AK-47 Extended Mag, which is my favorite gun back from the first Prestige a bit, and yeah, this gets a good score. We go off to a pretty bad start. We go 0-3 down, but come back to Podium News for a 4-3 win, in which I go on an absolute tear of 17-3. I think I had a full clutch in this game. I'm not sure if I do or not. But anyway, so right now as I play most of my games on my PS3, even though you can probably hear my Xbox fan in the background. I do have both. And I don't have Black Ops for Xbox, but anyway, I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 on my Xbox. But I still don't understand how the fuck PSN is still down. It baffles me that Sony have not put it back up yet. I don't know what they're trying to hide. They just seem to be as slow as any company I've ever seen getting stuff fixed, because it's 2.5 weeks now and I'm getting bored. I want to play some games and some play else. But that's the story, because basically we have to wait as gamers, and well, I'd say Sony might have going to hit now, but I think Microsoft are going to get hit as well. I honestly think these same group of hackers are going to hit Microsoft eventually. I think Microsoft will get hit and Xbox will get hit, similarly to the way the PS3 got hit, and that's just the way I think it's going to happen. Because seeing the way this happened to Sony, it's sort of like they aren't anonymous. I'm pretty sure, like, even like there's a file left. Like, they would not make that mistake if it was anonymous hacking overall, because they don't make that type of mistake. No one makes that mistake. They're not that much of a noob to make it, and that to me shows that someone else is behind this crafty business of hacking. Yeah, it's pretty annoying overall. But hopefully we'll get back to a good solid PSN, which apparently they've completely redesigned the XMB, which hopefully is a good thing, because the XMB is getting a little old, needs a little touch up like the Xbox did. Eventually Xbox got an update which they changed a lot of the whatever I'm not sure what it's called, middle button wherever you press the little Xbox thing, Xbox guide, whatever it is, so you can just flick through. You can hear it now on my screen. Yeah, the Xbox guide it's called. Basically that's what I just do. I just flick around through that, and everything is grand. That got a little bit of an update. I think the XMB desperately needs an update, and hopefully this update will be what brings Sony back in, because Sony has a lot of accounts, and Sony are obviously catching Xbox every second. And on that note of Sony catching Xbox, there's been rumors flashing around the internet, I think, from EA, or someone in EA decided, hey look, we have a next gen Xbox in our thing, which of course has been denied obviously. But apparently someone has been saying that the Xbox 720 or the Xbox 4, whatever it's going to be called, I don't know why it's going to go this before, but anyway, whatever Xbox, looks like they're rushing into a new console. And I think Sony and Microsoft have clearly made they have prototypes made of the next console. They're waiting for one to pull the trigger, and then they're going to go for it. I think that's how it's going to roll. I'm not sure what you guys think of that, but definitely one of these companies is going to have a go for it at some stage or another. And if Sony are going to win this, I think Sony are going to be the ones that are going to jump the ship, and the Sony are going to come out and they're going to go ahead of Microsoft with some nice features. And I think if Sony continues to keep its services free for online, I think Sony has a huge chance, but they have a huge thing they need to catch up on, and that is the mic that comes with the Xbox 360. Was a huge selling point for online games for Xbox 360. But now, this is one of the things I think is the hardest thing. The PS3 technology is on a different scale to the Xbox on every plateau. And I think that if the Xbox is to, let's say, equal itself with the PS3 is going to have to find something good in technology-wise that it can use to, what's the word I'm going to describe, to equal out. I think the next consoles are going to equal out, because I remember I was reading an article on N4G, which is like a gaming website. If you haven't checked it out, guys, it's a really, really good website for gaming news. But as I was checking out the site, I noticed they say that is it Crytek? Yeah, it's Crytek who made Crysis. They want a next generation of consoles. They want 8 gigs of RAM. Now my computer here has 6 gigs of RAM. That is a beastly amount of RAM. My computer down like my parents use has 1 gig. Mom's laptop 4 gigs, and that's just incredible that a console will have 8 gigs needed to run. Hopefully they'll dual, like I'd say there's gonna be like hex cores or octo cores, maybe even a 10 core in the next consoles. But it all depends on what's gonna happen. So it's gonna be like a game. It's gonna be like an elite gaming rig. I think it's what's gonna be the next console in the future. And hopefully when we find the elite, I'm looking really okay. Let's just get off to the final part of this game, wrapping up. Overall, I'm looking forward to both seeing next consoles. Whenever one comes first, is probably gonna catch the audience first, like the PSN2 is gonna call the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 came first, and that did amazing well. The Xbox 360 came before PlayStation 3, and hence PS3 suffered. But hopefully we'll see a change, and we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, this is 17 and 3 game of Search and Destroy. If you enjoy my channel,